Oh man, my sound wasn't on. That's great. That's great. Well, yeah. Anyways, I'm just looking for this valley area though at around 20,100. If we just go to our single prince chart here, again, we're getting a nice buying tail down here, 11 row size. In between 20,100 to about 19,875, 11 row size buying tails. So again, buyers are kind of defending this sort of micro uptrend. Same as down here, but again, it was a small row size of kind of 3, so not as significant compared to this 11, but nevertheless, this 11 row size is within sort of today's day range. And so it could be significant if we kind of come down here. I'd be looking for a long at this value area low, just from this range right here. Above us, if we kind of end up pumping or go up, the local resistance above us is this naked daily point of control. Again, not as significant. If we go to our naked POCs, again, this was kind of a low volume candle, so not as significant. However, it is lining up nicely with a 0.65 golden pocket Fibonacci resistance. Again, taken from the swing high to the swing low up here, it would make for a decent scalp trade, to say the least. If we end up losing this valley area low, I do expect us to come down towards this golden pocket down here and this daily level. Again, buyers and larger players or mainly larger players tend to look at daily levels and weekly levels a lot. And so this is, again, just a local daily level below us. It would also flip a lot of people sort of bearish and make people think that we're kind of going to break 17K again and just kind of head down further. By further, I'll just go to the 4-hour chart, zoom out a little bit more. Again, support below us is naked monthly point of control at around 15,300. And then lastly, if we lose that, we could really come down very far at around 11,400 to about 10,000, just kind of a zone of support in there. As there is a monthly, weekly, daily, and a naked monthly point of control, so very, very large support levels to see. Will we come down there? I don't know. It just depends on kind of what happens. So if we lose this $20,000 zone, again, come down to this sort of 19K, 18,900 region, and then we can kind of drop down from there. Above us, if we break and crush through this naked daily point of control, we could come up towards this daily. Not as strong as a resistance, but nevertheless just another daily resistance and kind of zone where traders kind of look at. That is around 22,475. Also, there is a naked daily point of control. Large amount of volume traded here. Just zooming out on the naked point of controls. This candle significantly had about 5 billion volume, give or take. So a lot of untapped liquidity here. A lot of resting orders kind of sitting here. Psychological level, it's a lot major level that people are kind of looking to trade. So it could be interesting nevertheless. And so that is just kind of what I'm kind of waiting for. Solana, we've been kind of hovering around this monthly level, support, resistance, and now we're just kind of crushing through it again, losing it as a support level. So I wouldn't be surprised if we kind of backtest this. Again, it kind of depends on whatever Bitcoin does, but nevertheless, there is this golden pocket, which I will kind of update at around $30.89. Again, if we kind of lose that golden pocket, I do expect us to come down to this valley area low. I'll update it, drag it to current price action. But this valley area low, kind of lining up with the zone of support of a 886. Again, Solana likes those kind of 886, kind of more further, deeper fib retracement, where Ethereum likes those 786s and Bitcoin generally respects the golden pocket. So above us again on Solana is this daily level at around 39.95, and then another daily level at around 42.37. Just two resistances. I'll turn off sort of everything, and we can check and see if there are any more daily levels. So just kind of zooming in a little bit more. Huge drop in Solana, to say the least. And it looks like we are getting a new fresh sort of daily level right below us at around $34. So I do expect this to be somewhat of a support region and just another region that we can use to kind of trade off of. I'll go to the weekly time frame, and it looks like we do have a new sort of weekly time frame, so that's good to see. I'll make this yellow, and we'll copy that down, and then we'll add this to my weekly folder. So that is good to see. I'll drag this to my daily folder, then we'll just turn on everything. A lot of levels, to say the least, but zooming in on like the micro time frame, not as many levels really. So very, very interesting, to say the least. So we're coming down possibly towards this $34 level. I'll just draw a micro support fin level. So again, maybe towards this $35 region. I'll draw a nice point of control lining up with this golden pocket too. That's if we lose this sort of valley area high, $36. So I'd be looking for a trade based off of at around this region too. So pretty quiet today. I think more people start to show up during sort of the 8:30 time. So those are kind of the levels I'm looking at for today. I'll kind of update my alerts. I like to keep alerts in here. And then this will be, of course, a long that we look for. Then I'll just create an alert and add it to my local alerts folder. And yeah. Super quiet. Super quiet on the Thursday morning. But yeah. Telling you, people don't really like to learn the right way of trading. They just want to not believe their biases and kind of listen to what they want to listen in a way. So, oh well. Right now we're just kind of bouncing off of a previous day valley area high and a VWAP. And it looks like really the next take profit for this would be sort of the daily point of control. We'll see if we get a rejection off this daily point of control and then just continue the downward trend. There was a significant amount of selling orders coming in. Here you can see 3 million. And it wasn't necessarily really longs closing. It was a few longs closing, but nevertheless you could see this huge increase sort of in net shorts, same as in this candle, large increase in net shorts, and a bunch of closing of longs in this one. So I do expect us to kind of continue downward. This is kind of bearish. Open interest is kind of following the move too. So again, it could be kind of a return to the mean. So sort of come down here, lose another what, 7 million value in open interest. And might be some absorption. I don't know. With this kind of quick up candle, this kind of negated it, but nevertheless, in this kind of downtrend, we did kind of see some CBD making higher highs. So seems like there might be a larger sell order just kind of limiting down this price. Again, I'm just kind of looking for this sort of zone, so to speak. But yeah, we'll see who shows up today or doesn't. Wonder how bearish sentiment is. Again, the market's kind of erasing everyone. Still extreme fear on the fear and greed index on Twitter. And about a week ago, we were at like a 6. A week ago, just measuring that out. That was like right down here, so around 17K. So, is 17K the bottom? We shall see. Again, I want to see kind of this daily micro uptrend hold as support. So far, so good, but again, kind of too soon to really call this a true daily uptrend. Right now, this is a higher low. We'll see if it kind of holds. Nevertheless, if we do come down and kind of backtest this daily level, it would still technically be a daily uptrend, but again, too soon to really call. And we'll see what kind of happens and plays out. Again, I like to play it level to level in that case. Hopefully people can hear me. I don't know. I always seem to make mistakes when I'm streaming. Either forget my sound is off or like my screen isn't working or something. But kind of funny. Kind of laugh at myself for that. But yeah, we'll see what happens, man. Whoa. Ah, there we go. Stay there, stay there. But yeah, we'll just continue to make our way down. Again, kind of on low volume. I'll sit in my hands for a little while. Maybe we'll get some trap traders early on. It's usually more of a Wednesday thing due to the extreme volume injection on Wednesdays and kind of the volatility. Kind of interesting seeing trap traders like that early on, especially in like the first 5 minutes of the New York Open. Let me refresh my page here on Exo charts. The VWAP was going into price action. It's a common glitch on the web version of Exo charts. But yeah, be interesting if we do come down a little bit more outside of this valley area. Again, right down to here. The support at the moment is this point of control. We'll see if we kind of lose it. And then we could possibly get a flash crash down. S&P, maybe it'll dump down. Kind of some volume on the end of the day. So possibly fill this gap in between here. Been kind of ranging for a little while, so we'll see if the range kind of holds or we just continue to lose the range on the way down. With the looks of it, that might be the case. As you can see right here, sideways range, lost it sideways, lost it sideways, kind of came up, then maybe come down. This was a kind of a minor relief rally for the day based off of this week. So yeah, we're now just kind of bouncing on the point of control. And again, I'll just wait for the trades to come towards me. So yeah, now we just kind of wait and see. Suppose more people will kind of start hopping on too. Again, maybe we'll reject down from this daily point of control and just continue downwards. It's nice to see confluence with a previous day point of control too. So again, if we lose this valley area high, again, the support would be this previous day point of control, which is nice confluence with this valley area low, or valley area low right here. As if there was kind of buyers stepping up and defending that, as noted by the single prints. Overall, there seems to be more sellers pushing down, as noted by my footprint chart. Just seeing the negative delta, really negative 3.8, negative 5.5. So delta generally seems to be increasing. Yes, there is some positive delta, but these seem to be kind of the minor pullbacks within the general downtrend. So we're just kind of losing this micro range right here as we kind of come down maybe towards this valley area low. That's what I'm kind of looking at. But yeah. Now we kind of wait. I've been kind of modifying this delta chart over time. Right now I am using kind of the delta profile just to see the delta at each specific kind of tick a little bit more. And then with imbalances, highlighting so I know if there is a significant more delta at a specific tick level or region within the candle. Been liking this so far. But again, I'll probably modify it a little bit more. We'll see what happens. A lot of volume traded up here on this daily though. Daily value area high. Still a 3-hour candle, This was a 27-minute candle. Another 10-hour candle down here. So remember, each candle is 10 million delta or more. I've been using delta over volume. Just delta is more specific in volume, kind of breaks down volume, like how many buyers and sellers there are. Interesting to say the least. But yeah, right now we're just kind of in no man's land. Kind of a dead time zone before kind of the US Open. It's kind of a break in between sessions. Speaking of sessions, we have a naked session below us. Yeah, if we do lose this area, again, this point of control right here, I do expect kind of a fast move down, as there isn't a lot of volume really traded here, so not really as many orders initiated. So a valley area low sort of correction, you can call it, is sort of due. And right now we're just kind of rejecting off of this valley area high. So again, last sort of support is this point of control. Just analyzing volume. Again, there might be local supports in here, so might just gradually come down towards this area right here. But those are the levels I am looking at right now. I'll probably be on for another hour and a half. Really depends what the market does. Have yet to take like multiple trades in a stream. That'll be interesting. It's usually like no trades or one trade during a stream. So it'd be interesting if we get multiple trades in here. But yeah, we'll just wait and see, not force a trade. I don't know how much I really like to sell trades and buy trades within this. I guess it is somewhat useful. Just looking at this candle, local top, generally more sells than buys. We come down. Right here, possibly we come down a little bit more since there is a significant more buys and negative delta. So just kind of following a local trend on a 5-minute. This massive candle had a lot of selling in it. Zooming in, 3 million right here. Kind of significant. Maybe some trapped longs up here. Doesn't really seem like it, but again, they're up in like the wick of a candle. That's kind of what you want to see with like a swing failure pattern too, is a whole bunch of trapped people within like the top of the candle. Kind of like opposite to what the candle is. So like this is fine. This is what you generally want to see, but again, if this like 1.7 million right here was highlighted kind of blue buyers, that is what you want to see, like definition. Good example of trap traders. Not much in sort of these candles. We'll see if there's trap traders in this one. I'll turn off some things here. Not really. Again, it's like more ideal. Like right here. Trapped longs come down. What about up here? Not really. Guess there was some up in here. But we kind of got a second swing filler pattern and came down. But this guy. Sort of. some trap longs up here. It would have been nice to see like more kind of shorts, market shorts, having imbalances here directly below all these trapped longs, so to speak, or long imbalances, pushing down price. That would have been really nice to see. So like right here, we have trapped longs and this huge wick of a candle. And then right after, what do we see? We kind of see shorts kind of trapping it down, pushing down price, and then yeah, we kind of come up. But again, this was like a local sort of top, so to speak. And then we just kind of came back towards the VWAP. Not necessarily touching the VWAP, but it's like a reversion to the mean, so we can call. Right here. Here's a good example. Trapped longs, significant amount too, in the millions to say the least. And here, next candle, you see kind of selling imbalances, pushing it price down. You can really see it on this candle. Usually you want to see it like directly the candle after, but nonetheless, it does happen. If price kind of ranges a little bit, you'll see like the next candle really pushing down price. Same as up here, right here. Zooming in, only 300K, but nevertheless trapped longs. And then what do you see on like the next candle? A lot of selling imbalances. That price really kind of dumps down. I've noticed it's easier to look in shorts, just probably because we're in a bear market, so really shorts kind of outweigh the longs, kind of. They kind of like overpower them. But again, if we get a true change in market structure and just kind of become more of a bull market, you'll start to see kind of the opposite happening with trap shorts. I noticed a lot of it back in October. There's a ton of examples of that, but again, only Exo charts only shows so much price data, especially on like the lower time frames too. So I'll keep you guys kind of posted. What's going on, Jason? Might be kind of quiet today, that's fine. It'll be a chilled stream, so to speak. Yeah. Forgot to plug in my microphone for like the first 10 minutes of this stream, so I kind of had to repeat everything. I always make stupid mistakes like that. We'll see what happens today. Again, I'm kind of feeling a dump down, kind of bearish. Probably bearish this morning, if we do come down here, and then I'll be bullish in like the afternoon, and then maybe Friday we'll see this. So just drawing this out, just kind of continue this. It kind of looks like a head and shoulders, but it's not really. It'd be a nice retest of sort of this zone. So this was kind of a deviation. Again, this will be a return to the deviation as we kind of drop down towards this level right here. This is like a few day trading plan right here that I kind of outlined. Again, will this exactly play out? No. So never set limit orders here, like short limit orders, and contrary to that, long limit orders here, because you never know, may bust through this daily level. I speak from experience too. I've done that before. I preset limit orders. Sometimes you get lucky and the level actually is respected, but there are times where it's not. That's why we use order flow. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I suppose I should update my probably icon. I don't know. We're bowling on a little budget on this channel. We'll see. We'll get there. We're 506 subs away from 1,000. 1,000, I get like banners and stuff, so it's pretty cool. Actually start becoming one of the more top content creators. That's what YouTube calls it. Big resting sell order here on the DOM, right on the daily point of control. But again, that could be pulled away quickly, but interesting to see such a significant large line right here directly on a resistance. Again, don't really overthink the DOM. More often than not, it's used to scare retail traders. I remember first getting into trading, and I would just look at the order book and see like large amounts of orders just sitting on the order book, and I would get scared and try to trade with the big order, and then the order will flip really quick to like a buy order, and vice versa. It'll just keep on repeating. So it'll throw you off. It'll make you kind of FOMO. So Bitcoin is up 3% today. Solana 8%, so I think a correction is due. Typically counter trade a green day, kind of vice versa, especially in a bear market. Not a much kind of target that red, so to speak. We'll see what happens. I believe this rejection right here at the time was a 0.5 fib. I did kind of update and drag the fib down. But it was interesting to see a sort of quick rejection from the 0.5 as we drop down pretty significant. Was this a 0.5? Barely. Front ran the 0.5 too. So 0.5 to 0.5 fib level. Interesting. Again, that's not really how I trade though. Again, markets are kind of random. But interesting to see Bitcoin bouncing in between fibs. Pump the J, pump it up. Let's see what's going on with the 1 hour. It's kind of bullish. Open interest increasing. Four hours still in the uptrend. Not much to say about the 30-minute really. Just a lot of volume traded up here. See if we lose this VWAP, it'll be kind of an up and under, where we kind of trade up and then we kind of zoom down. So possibly we lose this VWAP, previous day value high. We'll drop down, kind of back test it as a resistance. And then that could be a short we could take, kind of a scalp trade. We'll see if we get good amount of sort of follow through with that. So just looking at this, some trapped longs right here. There's some, not a whole lot. Reason I know they're trapped because OI was increasing right here. If OI was decreasing, that means people were getting stopped out. And so these would have been just short stop losses being hit, but it's not. So again, time will tell, time will tell. So the 8:30 we are live. New York Open. I'll turn this down, tick size down a little. There we are. Give me more data. Again, something to look for is possibly a swing failure pattern right here. And then all these long trapped longs will close out their trades at break even. And then we come down. That's just a scenario. Right now, those longs are coming in. Good amount of longs are coming in. Just kind of being patient within the first 5 minutes of trading here. That was a pretty quick wake up. Just looking at this. I'll zoom down to the 3 minute. Again, we do have trapped longs up here, as noted up here. So yeah, now we're kind of dumping down. Again, too soon to really be calling this a trade to take. But I do have a downward bias for the day. A correction is due, so to speak. Typical New York session, 5 minute death mall candle. Kind of wick up, wick down, and then thin body of the candle. But yet this candle has yet to close. Still another good 2 minutes left. But again, probably some longs closing out at break even up in this candle. Doesn't really look like any absorptions going on. Again, it's a battle between the buyers and sellers. But then I like to think of it as a battle between buyers and sellers, bears and bulls. We really see and spectate to see which one wins, and then we kind of choose sides with the kind of winning team, and then we trade it with them. It's kind of like being neutral and then going with the flow, so to speak. How many trading strategies do you usually use in a trading session? They're not really strategies, they're just probabilities, I guess. I don't know, that is a good question. I haven't really thought of that. It's kind of a mix of everything. A lot of mush put together. Woo, glitch in the VWAP. That's alright. I'll refresh my page really quick. Just before that order block, I believe. I think we're gonna front run that 1 hour order block at around the daily level, so around 19K-ish. But yeah, possible. I don't use order blocks too much. Maybe I should start using them more. I don't know. I'll probably enter a short if we kind of lose this VWAP and get a back test of it. Again, I'll see if it plays out. But right now it looks like a whole bunch of short orders coming in. I'll go up to the 12-minute time frame here. Gotta zoom in. We're losing this point of control. Again, I'm not entering a short yet. See what's going on the 1 minute. Yeah, few trapped longs up here. When was this? Yeah. That's funny. As soon as it immediately opens, people FOMO long. See if we lose this range. So far, so good. Yep, it is a golden pocket. Nice confluence with the fib. Again, the VWAP is still technically support during this, so I wouldn't really trade or short. I want to see it acting as resistance, not as a support right now. Yeah, thanks, I appreciate it. Again, people like more entertainment. I guess I'm more straight to the point and probably more boring. People like people who are loud and obnoxious. I don't know. I like to remain calm during this. The best mood to be in as a trader is to be calm. You need to be at peace. If you can find that, you'll do very well as a trader. Not saying I'm a good trader, but it sure helps a lot. It's kind of funny because people paid thousands for this information, but yet no one watches me. Why is that? I mean, am I technically using indicators too? Would you call order flow an indicator? That's kind of a question I have. Right now it'd be interesting to see if we lose this. I want to see possibly this back tested as resistance. 20,600. So that is up here. Could be interesting. Kind of a resistance. And again, it'd be another. I bet you these trapped longs are kind of scared since they're underwater so much. Right now, they're probably hoping it comes back up towards this region so they can close out at a break even. Just kind of a sign of relief. Or they'll just see the positive P&L and just hope for the best. That's probably what they're thinking right now, but this looks very bullish. Interesting to see the VWAP being back. Again, I'm not in any trades right now. We just chilling. Again, you're best off just not entering any trades within the first 5 minutes of the New York session, or really any session at all. Seems like this VWAP is kind of holding. I'm not too hopeful. Yep, there we go. Longs, down we go. I'll only short this if we get a back test of this. Again, I'm waiting for a back test, but we'll see if there really is, because this was such a decrease in OI. Larger players are shorting this, it looks like. Alright, here comes the back test. Too soon to call. Too soon to call. This is resistance at the moment though. Again, it likes to sometimes quickly wake up and take people who get really greedy with their stop losses. But again, this is kind of a wick. So this candle right here, I'm gonna see sells come in for me to short this, and then I'll see the candle close. So far, not really good. Again, this is on the 1 minute, so this is gonna be a quick trade. So we'll wait for this a little bit. And again, this trade is sort of this 1.6. That's if it happens. Again, I'm not really too hopeful at the moment, but got about 3 seconds till just candle. Again, we might have to reset the process over again. This was a quick move down, so it might be a down and up sort of thing. Quickly stop people out and then go. Down and under, I think it's called. Or we get a kind of tickle support, lose support really quickly, get people kind of shorting this, and then we go up. That's what it's looking like right now. And of course this is on the 1 minute, so this is going to be a quick trade if we do get into it. Nothing yet though. Oh, my chair's so damn squeaky. Darn. Hmm. One minute absorption. Maybe this won't really play out. Again, I'm not comfy with entering along here. This VWAP is holding nicely though. maybe we're going back to our scenario. I usually take 3 trades a day. Looks like we're losing this. Okay, I'm gonna wait for a back test of this. This is like a FOMOing breakout. Longs are closing. Not necessarily new shorts coming in. There was on this candle. So again, I'm still waiting on that retest. Again, I'm not gonna FOMO. These quick drops really excite retail traders. But I do believe we're going to come down. Okay. This VWAP and previous day value area high would be a nice... Technically, you could kind of call this the 80% setup. I'm just looking at order flow here. Take profit one would be this 20K level, as noted right here. Woo, now we're really dumping. Again, it's just longs closing out. Again, I'm not entering until this retest, man. Just being patient. Take a drink of water. But I do see a good amount of shorts. Oh, I guess not. I guess a lot of shorts up here still. Again, I want to see this as a resistance. I want to see it touch it and then reject. God, this is like a micro support right here, this daily valley area though. So might have a little bit of juice to pump up towards here, and then we'll see a rejection. But I like to see good confluence with a VWAP lining up. Again, open interest is still kind of going down. So we're above like the daily valley area. Oh, I guess we're still in the daily valley area, but we're still like above kind of the previous day valley area high. So again, I like to think of this like kind of as overbought in a way. That's the reason why I'm kind of aiming towards a short. Still being patient. Looks like Delta's still kind of remaining neutral, volume kind of dying. Some more shorts popped in. A lot of shorts coming in. We'll see what's going on the 5 minute. But yeah, just again looking back here on the 15-minute, trapped alongs up here. I'll go down to the 1 minute. Again, I'm still waiting on this retest, man, before we drop down. Some minor absorption going on, that's alright. It's okay to see that on the 1 minute. What I don't want to see is a ton of delta coming in and volume and then busting through this resistance. But we are trickling our way up towards here. We're just being patient. Thing is, shorts are closing, so that's kind of the early red flag. But again, I'm going off the 1 minute. So now we're getting kind of a back test of it. So far, not really good. There is a lot of longs coming in. Maybe we'll get some bearish absorption. But right now, it looks like OI is really increasing. Now I want to see shorts piling in. I'll quickly peek at Solana. Okay. Just being patient here. Kind of rejecting off a daily point of control. We'll go back to quickly the Bitcoin pair. Again, I want to see more shorts coming in. Imbalances of shorts. Volume is decreasing though. 3.8, 2.1, 2. This delta is a little bit of a red flag. Especially the OI increase. Alright. True test. See if this is true resistance or not. Again, I'm not entering quite yet. Some longs coming in. No sign of shorts. It's not really shorts coming in, guys. Here we go. Here we go. If we do end up entering here, this will be more of a little bit of a riskier trade. Just waiting on this. So far, so good. This candle does have kind of low volume, but it is still a young candle. Nice kind of retest of the previous day value area high though. Again, this sort of scenario. Not the best risk to reward, but it's good to see the point of control being back tested and losing it. So yeah, I'll quickly enter a short. And same as on Solana here. So yeah, there we go, guys. You got it. Hopefully this will pay off. So far, so good. It's not really shorts coming in, but it was a retest with imbalances of shorts. So this trade is doing kind of good so far. Same as this guy right here. It's nice to see levels being respected to the dollar. Like this, for example, zooming up on here. It's nice to see that. So again, my take profit one will be right here. Too bad only 6 people saw this live. Too bad, too bad. Again, not financial advice. This is a paper trade. This is for entertainment purposes only. Yeah. Who knows, I might lose the trade. I don't know. But, yeah. Alright, enough of looking at the 1 minute. There's a ton of longs that came in right now. I don't know what that's about. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. Again, not really the best risk to reward, but it is a short, I suppose. So yeah. But alright. Well, not many people are watching right now, so I'll call it a day. Kudos to anyone who was watching this and got into it.